Since 2020, the David Prize supports people who have ideas for extraordinary change. We love that, to help their communities thrive. Joining me now is Erica Augustine, I hope I said that right, Executive Director at the David Prize, and Meghan Finn, one of the winners. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
I am such a fan of yours, Erica. We've been, kind of texting back and forth. For years you've done this, the magic of what you're doing with the David Prize. We always love funding, and we love when funding is coming to our viewers. No strings attached?
Yeah, it really is no strings attached.
Okay.
Yeah, the David Prize is technically an award for past achievements, and we invest in extraordinary New Yorkers like Meghan, who's here today, who are trying to make the city a better place, who have really big ideas for the city, and if they're right, could change the city at scale. And so the prize itself is no strings attached.
I love that it's changing the city, changing lives. That's what we're all about here at Pix 11 too. Tell me about the winners. You have some really extraordinary winners this year.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to hear from Meghan. We also are really excited to honor Diana Imbert Hodges this year, who's teaching year 1 law school to New York high schoolers across the city.
I love this story.
Yeah.
We have to do a story on her,
She's doing incredible work, and she's helping folks who have legal questions navigate kind of a variety of legal resources that the city provides, but often need help to figure out where to go and when to reach those. And so she's working with young people to train them on helping community get answers to those questions.
And doing it so young, I love that too. We're seeing so many programs reaching younger and younger audiences.
Yeah.
And we love to do that too, but then empowering them with knowledge, because knowledge is power. My mom always said that, knowledge is power, but it's so true, right? And then I have to say, with what you're doing, you don't hear about this very much, just money, right? But there's something different about this. This is an award, not a grant. What's the difference?
Yeah, that's right. So it is an award for past achievements, as mentioned, and that means that it is a check to individuals. It's not to organizations. Sometimes winners have organizations, but it is directly to an individual New Yorker who has big ideas for the city and has a track record of making big change happen in the city.
Wow. And so again, it could be for childcare, it could be for anything they need.
Yeah, winners can use it for anything. We don't ask how it's spent. We don't ask for budgets. We also don't ask for impact metrics or what came from the money being spent. It really is an investment in a person's mental and financial bandwidth to dream really, really big and make a big swing for New York City.
And money does matter. I love that, because I do talk to a lot of people who give money, and I said, that giving of money is very important, especially to individuals like you who have these phenomenal ideas. Meghan, tell me about why you won. What's your idea?
So I am the artistic director of The Tank, which is a nonprofit arts presenter and producer right on 36th Street, not far from here.
Love it.
And I started to notice during the pandemic that we were able to provide free space for artists doing their work. We do a revenue share with the artists, and I found that we were really thriving in the wake of the pandemic when a lot of other theaters are struggling. So I started to think, well, what are we doing differently? And how can we take our successful producing model and spread it so we can have it benefit multiple theaters across the city? So that idea became Revenue NYC, which is my project. Essentially to create pop-ups where you get a lot of new artists working in spaces they haven't worked before, bring new audiences from the city to those new spaces, and build revenue for the theaters and the artists.
Sounds like a win-win-win, like all around. And can I just say, the show before the show, Melba Moore, you met Melba Moore.
Oh my, what a sweet thing to happen today. I had no idea.
The synergy there, which we'll hopefully do a follow-up Friday. That's why I love this show so much, that we bring together such wonderful people like yourselves and doing such wonderful things. And there's one thing that you want our audience to know about your new idea, and they should check you out. Where can they check you out?
They can go to revenuenyc.com. They can follow us on social media at revenuenyc.
I'm doing that right now.
Yes, you're doing that right now. And then you can find out about projects. We've already started piloting this. We did it at a theater on East 4th Street called Paradise Factory. We did 30 shows. We had new audiences. We replaced they had lost a renter, so we were able to replace that lost revenue for the theater.
Wow.
And we're bringing back that thing that is quintessentially what New York is, right?
Yes.
It is that vibrancy. It is that artistic space where you're seeing lots of creative ideas. You're seeing exchange. That's a big reason a lot of us live in New York City, is our access to world-class culture. So we're making new spaces for that in places that you might not know.
I love that. Erica, when you hear this, I mean, your heart must be exploding with so much gratitude.
Yeah, I mean, it's because of folks like Meghan that this is why the David Prize exists, to invest in people who make the city so much better every day, have been here for decades doing it, and haven't had access to the kind of flexible funding that they need to try something new, to try something bigger and better for New York City. And we believe that the city is as good as the people that live here. And ultimately, we want to retain and make sure New York City continues to be a home for as awesome and diverse of a community that is home to New York City and home to so many right now.
Such a great point. Such a great point. Thank you for supporting fabulous New Yorkers, and I'm sure we're many stories to come. We actually overlap a lot.
We do.
You support NYCHA residents too.
Yeah,
Many of them
we
have
do.
won the prize.
Yeah.
I've been watching you, so thank you for being on our show. You're going to be back, and thank you for watching. Our next Monica Makes It Happen TV show is Monday, October 28th at 4:30 p.m. We're talking about your favorite small businesses, funding as usual, and always building wealth for you and your family. We'll have the 3 C's. I always joke about this: CEOs, celebrities, and checks just for you. You can also watch me every night right here on Pix 11 News at 5:45 and 6:45. Reach out to us with your stories and videos at Monica Morales TV. I don't sleep. Reach out to us on our social media platforms, and maybe you can be on our next show. Let's keep making it happen together. See you next time. It's great. Thank you.